PlayStation 2. Sony Computer Entertainment America presents some weird dancing and Naughty Dog also presents Jak and Daxter, the Precursor Legacy. Hello, my name is Silver Kamishi, and here I'm going to be playing this game. No, I don't care to go and tell you where everything is. If you can't watch me find where everything is, then obviously it's not going to work out. So I'm just going to run around and do what I damn well please. Now, yes, I know I just cussed here, but, you know, I'm pretty sure the word damn doesn't really obtain here, especially since we all know what a damn is. Anyway, funny joke. My bad. I'm so punny. Anyway, let's get started. My first section here will be only in Sandover Village. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to put a new game. As you can see, I've already made a couple of setups there, but we're going to start this all over and we're going to have fun.
I have spent my life searching for the answers that my father and my father's fathers failed to find. Who were the Precursors? Why did they create the vast monoliths that litter our planet? How did they harness eco, the life energy of the world? What was their purpose? And why did they vanish? I have asked the plants, but they do not remember. The plants have asked the rocks, but the rocks do not recall. Even the rocks do not recall. Every bone in my body tells me that the answers rest on the shoulders of a young boy. Oblivious to his destiny, uninterested in the search for truth, and rejecting of my guidance. And why would he want to listen to old Samus the Sage anyway? I'm only the master of green eco, one of the wisest men on the planet. So it seems the answer begins not with careful research or sensible thinking. Nay, as with many of fate's mysteries, it begins with but a small act of disobedience.
Hey! Jack, old green stuff told us not to come here.
Continue your search for artifacts and eco. If the locals possess precursor items, you know what to do.
Deal harshly with anybody who strays from the village. We will attack it in due time.
What are we doing here anyway, Jack? This place gives me the creeps. Huh? Oh, stupid precursor junk. Eek! What is that dark ooze? It sure don't look friendly. The sage yaps on about the precursors that built this place all the time. Where did they go? Why did they build this crud? Now, I like precursor orbs and power cells as much as the next guy. But if you ask me, they must have been real losers. Wow! How did you do that? I think we're in trouble! Man, that stung! I told you we shouldn't have come here, and you listened!
Wait for it.
What? Okay. I'm fine.
Again, wait for it.
What in green tarnation do you two want?
I was...
Don't tell me. Instead of heeding my wisdom, the two of you went mucking around in the only place that I told you not to go. Misty Island.
That's right, and then...
And, Daxter, you finally took a much-needed bath, but in a bathtub filled with dark eco.
Look, old man, are you gonna keep yapping, or are you gonna help me out of this mess?
I'm gonna keep yapping, because in my professional opinion, the change is an improvement. And besides, I couldn't help you if I wanted to.
What?
There's only one person who has studied Dark Eco long enough to have a chance at returning you to your previous form. Carl Acheron, the Sage. But he lives far to the north. Far, far to the north. Nobody has spoken to him in ages. I would teleport you there, but I can't do that either. None of the 3 sages that maintain the other teleporter gates have seen fit to turn their ends on for quite a while. The only other way north is by foot through the Fire Canyon, but its volcanic soil is hot enough to melt precursor metal. You can't just walk through it.
But you could fly over it if you had a zoomer equipped with a heat shield. I just happen to be working on such a thing at this very moment. All I would need is 20 power cells to give it enough energy to withstand the canyon's heat. Isn't that right, Daddy?
Yes, Kira, that might work. But where are a boy and a half going to get 20 power cells?
From the villagers. Most of them have a power cell or two stashed away somewhere. And even if they aren't willing to just give them away, greasing their palms with a few precursor orbs should do the trick. And I bet there are even more of them out in the wilds just waiting for some brave adventurer to find.
Well, we've got the brave adventurer at least.
Brave adventurer! You two couldn't find your way out of the village without training. Before you do anything else, you better go through the warp gate and get some practice on Geyser Rock.
We won't find any more of that dark gooey eco stuff, will we? Cause I'd hate to fall in again and turn into you.
Get in there before I turn you both into ferns.
Okay, so now we're in gameplay, and the reason why I stay so silent during like the cinema scenes is because there's actually a lot of information packed into it. So for the fact that, you know, Daxter went and took, as good Samos has actually stated, a much needed bath in Dark Eco and turned into this wonderful little mole rat friend. And Jack even looking into the pit there thinking, oh god, I just killed my friend. No, I don't think that's the case. Anyway, this is Geyser Rock. I said we were going to do Sandover Village, but that's going to be actually later. We still have to go through the tutorial. So this is the tutorial. Let's get it started.
You can't come back through the warp gate until you find all 4 power cells on this island.
Ooh, 4 power cells.
This device is a communicator. With it, my father and I can give you advice at any time during your quest.
Okay, let's see what's over here. Ah! Okay, there is nothing but sea out this way. Like, literally. Except for, you know, way out there. Is that a green sun? And it's setting. Well, obviously it's still daylight, so that green whatever sun is setting, and I don't know what else to do. Okay. Let's go ahead and wander around. Jesus! I'm not sure if I can handle the slowness right now. This is what I get for playing way too many fast-paced games. Ah! Ooh, ooh.
These floating egg-shaped things are precursor orbs. Collect enough of them, and some of the villagers will give you a power cell in exchange.
Alright. I think there's like 50 of them on this island, so we're just gonna go and collect them. Well, as many as we can, like, right now. I'm also gonna go out here and show you one of the many bad guys that are supposed to be out here. So let's go swimming. if I go out here far enough, we'll hear him. There he is. There he is. Okay, that is a lurker shark. That thing will eat you alive. No, there's no way to defeat them because you have no way of actually throwing Daxter around or doing any punches in the water, which actually kind of sucks. So, good luck if that thing's chasing you. Ooh, look, dummies. Let's go kick their butts. Yeah!
This is a power cell, the most important precursor artifact you can find. You need to collect 20 of these so I can power the heat shield for your A-Grav zoomer.
It's so sparkly! Our very first power cell of the game. And we also have a save. So yes, we're going to say, okay. And we're going to also collect these red boxes. These red boxes hold scout flies.
Hey, you found one of my scout flies. I sent 7 of them to each area to look for power cells, but the lurkers must have captured them all.
Scouts flies, there's our second power cell. Whoop whoop!
Wow! That last scout fly had a power cell. I'll bet if you collect all 7 in each area, you can find even more power cells.
Okay, so from here we can see Sandover Village and possibly the temple and looks like the beach area that we need to visit later. This is gonna be so much fun! Yay! Let's see. Green Eco. The little green dots I'm collecting, they're for health. The little blue things there, they make you run faster and do things for you. Lightning Eco. Let's see. Alright. I also really love the soundtrack for this. You know, it's just kind of one set. At least you can kind of see exactly where you're going. Too bad you can't like see like Rock Village or, you know, further. So we just gotta go and try to help Daxter. Poor Daxter, he decided to take a bath in our Eco.
Notice how each blue eco cluster you pick up increases the time you can use its power. That's blue eco, which contains the energy of motion. Blue eco allows you to run fast, break boxes, and even activate some precursor artifacts when you get near them.
Okay then.
This is a precursor door. It can only be opened by approaching the door while channeling blue eco through your body.
Well, that was short-lived. I forgot there was a tutorial up there too. Well, that's not the first time though. Okay, we've already like wandered throughout this section, so I'm not too worried about that. I thought I saw an eco vent, which is later described as what they are. Yay, more orbs!
That's a blue eco vent. More concentrated than the floating clusters. This vent will give you a full charge of blue eco, letting you use it for the maximum time.
Oh, hey, look! Third power cell! Very much third power cell. By the way, if you haven't noticed, you probably need to adjust the volume on your computer.
Good work. The blue
When
eco
watching this.
caused the door to open. With blue eco, you can breathe
Because I'm just a
energy
very
into
loud
all
person in
kinds
general.
of precursor artifacts that have lain dormant for years.
As I was saying, I'm just a very loud person in general, so you're all gonna have to deal with me. Ha ha ha.
Those little green balls of energy on the ground are a type of eco. Pick up 50 small green ecos or one big green one to increase your health. You can jump once, then jump again in the air to reach even higher ledges.
Yay! We got all of our precursor orbs. Woohoo! And I believe this is our fourth power cell. I'm really not sure what Daxter's doing right there. I really don't know. I think he's trying to be all macho, but it's failing miserably. So now we're back here. You know, where the camera was, like right there. So now we're gonna go and activate and go back to the Green Sage's hut and continue with our lives. Like going through Rock Village and finding out what's wrong there. And, oh wait, duck! There you go.
Good training, boys. But that's nothing compared to the challenges that lie ahead.
Then no problem. We got the moves, eh, Jack? We'd love to stay and chat, Big Green, but we're, itching to get on with our adventures.
Fine, fine. Adventure away, then. And while you're out adventuring, why don't you make yourself useful? My darn green eco-collectors are clogged up again. Head out to the far side of the beach and clear them out, why don't you? Follow the lamps. They'll take you right there. Now, all of you, get out of here!
Well, okay then. Apparently this plant has teeth. And he's just as strange as Samos, because Samos even puts a log in his hair. Okay. So let's go ahead and go down. We'll talk to Kira down here. She's doing something with this A-Grav Zoomer.
Hey, baby. What do you say you and I go cruising on this A-Grav Zoomer?
Rule number 1, I don't date animals.
You don't know what you're missing.
Agreed.
Listen, if you need something to keep you busy, my father always talked about an ancient precursor pipeline hidden deep underground. Some of these pipes end in vents from which eco flows freely, and some have been capped off so that the eco is sealed back. There must be a way to turn the capped vents on. I traced part of the pipeline back to the Forbidden Temple. Maybe you should look there for some type of switch.
Well, there's one thing that we can look at. Okay, so here is Sandover Village. Woohoo! Let's not like drop down in the water, have a precursor shark after me. Alright. I see a fly. We need to go and take care of that. We also probably need to go and talk to people around here.
Hey! It looks like scout flies are always in red boxes.
Really? Okay.
Did you see the size of the bite that lurker shark took out of the fisherman's boat? We best stay way clear of them. I don't think we can tackle a creature that dag nasty.
Okay, well, that actually doesn't explain that one. First up, let's go talk to the mayor. After we get the scout fly, because, yeah. I can only stand so much of the mayor.
Oh, don't tell me that you two have problems as well. First I hear of monster sightings near the village, and now this. See those gears up there, boys? See them? See how they're not moving? That means our village has no power. The eco beam coming from the jungle temple has been interrupted. And boys, everyone's too frightened to go out and find out what's happened.
Did you pay the bill?
He has a point.
Yeah. Oh, you're funny. Now look, if you two fix the eco beam, I'll give you a power cell. Oh, and another thing, if by any chance you're interested in making a contribution to my re-election campaign, I might be willing to part with yet another power cell. The minimum contribution is a very modest 90 precursor orbs.
Okay, first up, who's running against you in this campaign? Because if there is someone running against you, I'm only hoping it's Samos. Then I hope that you don't win. I'm just saying. But yeah. Let's see here.
Well, hello there, my dear boy. You've caught me at a most inopportune moment. I was to set off on my journeys yesterday, but I seem to be a spot short on the old precursor orbs. I would have pledged my word that I had 90 of them, but I gather that your young friend, you know, the little annoying, miserably ugly one, might have just pilfered them as a sort of a spot of fun. Anyway, would you be kind enough to loan your dear old uncle 90 precursor orbs so he can get underway? I would offer you a power cell in return.
I'm not sure how Daxter felt, you know, to be called ugly.
Oh, I miss you.
Of course, you know, he is kind of full of himself half the time, so. Okay, so we'll talk to this guy.
Hey! Little furry dude! Oh, I thought for a moment you were my muse.
Your what?
Haven't you ever seen a muse before? It's a little glowing squirrel about your size, full of spunk, and crazy as a lark.
Oh, I get it. Like a sidekick.
As a matter of fact, without my muse, I just can't sculpt. But with her around, I see beauty in everything, you know? Right now, I couldn't chisel my way out of a box. I think she ran away to that misty island. Oh, I just hope she's all right. It's worth a power cell if you bring her back to me.
Wait a minute! We are not going back to Misty Island! Are we?
Okay. Daxter, first of all, you are Jack's sidekick. End of story on that one. And yes, you're going back to Misty Island. I think I saw you twitch there, because you have no choice. That was the third scout plot. I know I saw one over here.
Oh, I just can't do it anymore.
Whoops. Ah, okay. Do-do-do-do. Okay. Now, I don't know what's wrong with this lady. I really don't, because here she's looking out this window with a pair of binoculars. And the bird that she's wanting us to later look for over in the Sentinel Beach area is over this way. Her house is right there behind a rock. And I'm just like, okay, well, crazy old lady somehow has seen her reflection through the houses. I don't know. But anyway, I know she's the bird lady because, duh, all of the birds. Let's go talk to her.
Oh my, what a horribly sick little bird.
You don't look so good yourself, lady.
Daxter!
Oh, sorry. I thought you were a spotted orange-bellied rainframe. You know, yesterday I saw some terribly vicious creatures capture a mother flut near the beach. Now there's this poor little orphan egg sitting in a nest at the top of the cliff, and I can't get to it. If you could climb up there and push it off, I've piled some hay down at the base to catch it safely. Do an old lady a favor, and I'll give you a power cell.
The fact that I also just bumped into my mic, that was actually funny. But no, I was trying to go and say, Daxter, you naughty thing. I swiped my own mic.
What a weird-looking thing! I bet we can get this open if you power up with that zappy blue eco stuff.
There we go. I don't think she was the only one we needed to talk to, but we'll ask when we need to talk to, but let's see. Okay, I think, yeah, this was the uncle. He's right there. Oh, look! We have a farmer down here, too.
Yeah, bringing the crops for the generator. Gotta milk those yak cows. Gotta milk those yak cows. Oh, it's you. Oh, just resting my tired bones. I've been trying to get those ornery yak cows back into the pen all day. Some strange creatures tried to steal them earlier. You think you could help an old man and try to get them back into the corral?
Sure, why not? Okay, this will be one of those things where we can do this. Come on, let's go. Okay, we got one in there, which is good. If that's what they sound like, I'm curious. Okay, let's give him a good... he didn't sound too happy that I went and pushed him back into his pen. Okay, there's two. If I remember right, there's actually 5 of these things. I told you go this way. Grr. I'm only hoping that, you know, actual ranch work isn't this easy. Because I know there's got to be some cows that are going to be just stubborn and not go anywhere you want to go. Of course, this is a video game. It does the whole, here, let me help you thing. Yes, I'm ruining everyone's dreams.
That lazy farmer owes us a power cell.
Yes,
Let's
he
go talk to
does.
him.
He does indeed owe us a power cell. Let's go talk to him.
Ah, well done, my boy. You actually got those flea bags back into the pen. Now I can sleep in peace. Take this power cell for your trouble.
I believe that was our 5th power cell. I heard this guy. If I remember right. Aha, I hear it. There's 6. Huh, I must have missed one somewhere. Oh well.
Wow! Check out that funky sculpture sitting out of rocks over there.
Ha ha ha! Believe that's 6.
All right! You found all the scout flies in this area. This must be a precursor oracle like the sage always goes on about. I hope they weren't as ugly in person.
Oh, you mean like you?
Who awakens the oracle? Wait, one of you has the light within. From before time, I have watched and waited for the true hero to return. Present to me 120 precursor orbs for each power cell I contain.
Well, let's see. We don't have 120. We have only 79. So let's continue on. 80 now. So we've heard the woes of all the villagers, pretty much. And we've even helped the farmer get his yak house back in the pen. Up here is Fire Canyon. The exact canyon that Kira is saying that we have to cross. And we can't cross it just yet. Do. So. Da. Now, here's a thought. Since now I'm kind of waiting on finishing out Rock Village, I now am set with a choice. Do I want to do Sentinel Beach first, or do I want to go into the Forbidden Jungle? I'm going to go ahead and do the Forbidden Beach first. So I will see you all in the next vid.